What's up, guys? It's Nick at the Lost River Driving, and I'm coming at you tonight from my family room because I am going to be watching Lucio Fulci's Zombie for the first time ever. It's been requested of me many, many times. I'm going to be watching it right here, right now. You'll see some live reaction parts throughout the movie, and then we'll do a quick synopsis and thoughts. And yes, be quiet, because Daddy's trying to watch this. So let's watch Lucio Fulci's Zombie. Gross. Oh. Oh, we got a shark fighting a zombie. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. Ha. Oh. What the hell? Oh. The fingers. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, you dead. Oh, she is so dead. Oh, no way. Oh. Come on. Do it. Do it. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh. Oh, man, they were eating her in very, very gruesome ways. The zombies' designs are gnarly. So is the score. I like the score a lot. It's funny. We might as well go inside. Might as well. Were you happy with what you found? Huh. Just up from the ground, bro. That's poetic. This chick, she is not having it. First, she's swimming naked with sharks and zombies, and man, she ain't having it. Oh, yeah. Look at this bad boy. Wormy. Calling you Wormy. Hey there, baby. Where's the scream? You know she's... Oh, yeah. I'm loving the designs of these zombies, man. And some of the camera work is fantastic, too. Oh, come on, Brian. She's so obviously a zombie. And now you're boned. Brian. Brian was my favorite character, too. My favorite character. So that was Lucio Fulci's Zombie. we've got some things to discuss. So, I have finally seen Lucio Fulci's Zombie 2, whatever you want to call it. This has been asked of me quite a few times, mainly by Christian. So shout out Christian. I watched it. I've been told to by Justin. A bunch of other people have told me to watch this movie. And I've never been a really big zombie movie fan. That subgenre's never been one of my favorites. I don't dislike it. It's just there's a select few I like, but I feel like there's also a lot of bad ones in that subgenre. So maybe that was part of the reason I never rushed to it. Quick initial thoughts and reaction first and foremost is I think that the gore is top notch. And this film was a 1979 film, and it looks really good for a 79 film, whether it be the prosthetics, whether it be the blood gags. I think they all look really, really well done. One of the things that stands out the most to me, though, is the design of the zombies. It's not your prototypical kind of all decayed and rotting away, darkish color. There's a lot of whites and grays, which I thought was really interesting. It was definitely a different look. The score is awesome. From the opening credits sequence, I love that score. It's very late 70s, early 80s. It kind of reminds me at times of The Fog. So I really liked the score. The camera work is really well done too. There's actually multiple scenes in this movie, which for a zombie movie, I haven't seen this done a ton. So it was interesting to see this, but almost like stalking, there was literally a scene that reminded me of Michael Myers when Dr. Menard's wife is in the cottage and there's a zombie outside and he puts his hand up against the window and you're hearing the breathing and kind of stalking around the house outside and then inside. I thought that was really cool. There's a quick, I love what's done with the camera there when she hears a noise inside and she immediately the camera turns and then turns back really quick to her. I thought that was really cool. There's some really cool camera work in here. You don't get to know a lot of these characters, so you don't really get to have a relationship with them or care about many of them. You get the most of Dr. Menard, and he seems like a guy that definitely is kind of under a lot of pressure and has seen better days. But he seems like he genuinely does mean well. When you first meet him, you're like, oh, this guy's kind of an a-hole. And then you kind of get to know him a little bit more, and you understand the kind of pressure that he's under and what he's trying to accomplish. So you end up liking him. At least I did. I didn't dislike him. But Brian, man, Brian was my favorite character. I loved Brian from the first time we saw Brian. I didn't really care much for our two leads from the beginning. And I didn't dislike them. I just didn't feel like there was much there. But I liked Brian from the very first time. And I'm literally going to die on this hill when I say that it was so idiotic of him to just stand there when his girlfriend or wife, is clearly a zombie and let her bite him. I was like, oh my God, Brian. No, not Brian. But overall, I really liked it. Christian told me that Italian horror and Italian gore is very different than some of the gore you're going to get in mainstream American movies. And that was absolutely true. It seemed like this movie definitely took some risks that you're not going to see a lot of mainstream American horror movies take, at least for that time. When they're eating Dr. Maynard's wife, they straight up have eaten an entire leg, and they're just ripping out intestines and kidneys and all this stuff and just munching. Stuff's gross. And there were some cool, just interesting things you don't see in, in a lot of zombie movies, like Zombie v Shark underwater. That was awesome. I actually thought that was really cool. That the zombie gets a chunk, get a little bit of shark in your life. And then the shark's like, I'm going to rip your arm off. I thought that was cool. Overall, I really enjoyed the movie. This is definitely a movie that I feel like I should pick up because I liked it a lot. And I feel like the people that know me, did right in requesting this movie to me, knowing my style and the type of movies I go for. This definitely was less your straight-up mainstream zombie movie and more of a, suspenseful, shocking old-timey horror movie. And I got a lot of that from it. I definitely want to see more from Fulci now because I really, really did enjoy this movie. And if you haven't seen it, if you're not a big zombie person like myself, I think that this is a movie that a lot of people can watch and enjoy without having to really like that subgenre all that much. So I'm going to give Lucio Fulci's Zombie 2 thumbs up, and I'm going to say that it is purchase worthy, and it is a movie that I am disappointed it took me so long to see, but I am happy to have finally seen it. So that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. And this is Nick at the Lost River Drive-In, and I'm pulling out.